Sticky date is a great indulgence, but obviously not that healthy. So we've come up with a bit of a lighter version. It's gluten-free and refined sugar-free and has all that great flavor. Usually a healthier version is the poorer cousin of the original recipe, but this one definitely is delicious. So I'm going to start off with 450 grams of medjool dates, and we're going to get them into a pan, but just make sure you pop out the little pips so they come out really easily. So take your date and just feel for that small pip and just make sure you remove them. And then in this pan, I'm just going to go in with some honey and also a cup of water and bring it to a bit of a bubble, and we're just going to cook that for about 7 minutes until all those dates are broken down. So that's reduced down completely, so we can add our bicarb, which is going to darken and also lighten the mixture and its texture, and then just remove that from the heat. Okay, so that's set aside cooling so we can get on with our other ingredients. So just 3 eggs into a bowl. Beat them up. Then I've got some mixed spice, some ginger, a pinch of salt. Everything needs balance. And then I've got some almond meal. That's acting as our flour replacement, but keeping it gluten-free. Some coconut oil. And then we can go in with that mixture of all the dates and just combine that together. And the baking powder, and then mix it again. Just spread that out evenly. And I've got the oven preheated at 180, and we're just going to get that in for about 35 to 40 minutes until it's nice and set. So that's nice and dark. We're just going to set this aside to cool for a bit. So we're going to make our date caramel. So we just need a blender, and I've just got 160 grams of those dates again. Just get rid of the pips. Then half a cup of honey and half a cup of coconut cream. And also, to make it turn into a bit of a salted caramel, you can just give it a decent pinch of salt. And whiz! So it does take a little bit of time, but you've got to process that until it's really smooth. And if you see that now, it's kind of a real caramel. And now this is cooled slightly, just get on some of this nice thick caramel and dollop it on. Okay, swirl it around. And fine as is, but let's just top it with a few toasted almonds. That's great to serve warm as it is. If you want, add a bit of ice cream, but if you are trying to keep it a bit lighter, that beautiful caramel is nice and lush. Inside is really, really nice and moist, so you can enjoy that and not feel entirely guilty about dessert.